as you can see, Shrish, I'm smiling because basically MigiACE has helped me to smile, looking at the volume of work that we had to do, and we were able to just get it done very easily. So I'll give you a real example of what happened this morning. I had a coaching session with one of the participants. Now, she has been away for 6 weeks because she was traveling. And just 10 minutes before the coaching session, I was able to go into the system. I was able to take a look at the notes of what we discussed at the last session. I was able to see how many assignments she had completed and the new files that she had loaded for me to take a look at. Yeah. So we started the session, and of course, we even had time to discuss her trip to Egypt and what she saw. And, in just 1 hour, we were able to discuss 19 coaching points, 19 areas. Some of it was from her assignments that she had completed. There were 9 assignments that she had to complete. And it was clear to see through the system that she had completed 6. We were able to go through those materials quickly and find out what were the bottlenecks for the 3 outstanding areas and when we were going to then reschedule those. We then further discussed 19 different areas which she needs to now look into before the next coaching session. And everything was captured on the system. Yeah. And so it's basically made it very, very easy for me, because when we started using the system for this program, I now just focus on the people that I'm working with. All the other coaches have their schedules, which they set together with the participants, and they go into the system at any point of time to work with the participants. The coaches come in whenever they need to. It could be at midnight. It could be, wherever they are around the world, they're able to go in and take a look at what they need to do and when the deadlines, when are the deadlines. They can input files, they can access materials. So all this is going on seamlessly while I'm now managing 10 other customers of mine. Yeah. And I just have an admin guy who is a young graduate who basically has been, taught on how to use the system, which is actually very, very user friendly. So he just goes into the system once a week, finds out where the bottlenecks are, contacts the coach or the participant to find out, whether any assistance is needed to get it going. And then he just gives me an update once a week on where the bottlenecks are. But the entire project is just moving organically at different paces. We've had some participants who are very fast, where they've completed their coaching program, their entire coaching program in 2 months. And then we have many participants by nature, who get caught up with work, and their projects are now, their coaching sessions have been dragging on for months. But whatever it is, all that data is in the system, and we have access to it at any point of time. Yeah. So what has that meant for us is that for just really, really a fraction of cost, which was easy for me as a training provider to incorporate that cost into our training program, it didn't even feel like, we would have to charge them a lot more. For just a fraction of cost, we were able to actually help to drive change and transformation. Yeah, taking into consideration the different pace that people learn, and some want to learn a lot and some don't want to learn. Now, I'm not a high-tech person. I'm 56 years old. The person I was coaching this morning is 24 years old. Both of us were able to use the system and communicate, at our own levels of comprehension and communication, and we were able to do that and have it there. Yeah. So really, what I find with MigiACE is that we can help to drive transformation, not just short term, but it is something that I can carry on for a year or 2 years. So to answer Sumiti's question, can it help in teaching between teacher and student? Definitely, most definitely it can. Because, you are able to actually reach out to every individual and to help them individually while you have a huge, massive group to take through this program as well. So, and I was also able to suggest to my coachee this morning, because I'm going to be traveling to Europe at the end of the month, and we were talking about, scheduling the next session. And I said, you know what, we can do the session while I'm in Europe, because all I need is my laptop. Everything is in there. So there's no more volumes of files and papers, which we used to deal with before. Honestly, I can finish a coaching session, move on to my other clients, and the 1,000,001 projects and tasks that I have to do. But at any point of time when I come back, I have everything at my fingertip. Yeah. And as I said, it is user-friendly. The fields are very clear and concise. I'm not saying this because I like Kiru, but seriously, it's very, very easy. It's as easy as ticking and just filling in the blanks, which I find a lot of other applications, would stress me out because I don't understand the language that they use. But here it's so simple. And at every person's time, whether you're an admin, whether you're a coachee, whether you're a coach, whether you're a head of the company and owner, like for me, I'm the owner of the business. I am the one answerable to the funders. Yeah, I need to have information at my fingertips on how well things are moving. At any point of time, I have real-time data. Okay, so and it's updated immediately. So really, all parties have all information at their fingertips. What that has meant for me as a business is that I've actually been able to reduce manpower, because now I don't need to hire a whole team of people to monitor, track, analyze. Yeah, the system does it for me. It has also been able to reduce our time tremendously, because as you can probably envision, all the things that I talked to you, if we were to manage it manually, previously to churn out reports, it would take me weeks. Yeah. Here, what we've been able to do is at the end of a 6-month coaching program, I press a button and I get a complete report telling me when the sessions were, how long they were at each session, what were the outcomes, what were the implementations, without divulging the coaching conversations. Yeah, it's picked out the main points, it shows the impacts and the outcome immediately. And that's a report that I get at just hitting a button, right? So it's reduced a lot of time. Accuracy of information, there's nothing better than that, because it's immediate. Yeah, like during my coaching session this morning, I was typing in the notes. As I was talking to her, I was typing in the notes, and she gets the copy of the notes. She gets the activities that she needs to work on. She can go back to her world, manage her own life and do her own thing, but she knows what is expected of her and what she needs to deliver, right? So information is very accurate, very easy to track. We were also able to take a look at her future sessions. And she told me, I'm going to be traveling to China and this and that. And within minutes, we were able to sort out the next future sessions and log that into the system, which admin straight away gets a notification. So he does not need to, I don't need to spend time communicating it to him. He has all the information. He's able to update his schedules as well, right? And there's privacy of information. So as a business, what it means for us is that it actually helps us to increase our revenue, because now for lesser staff, I'm able to take on more clients. I'm able to handle a bigger volume. And I don't have to worry about, having to even go into the office to do all this. I can actually work from home while my team is in the office handling other projects, and we get it done. So really, there's a saying by Navy SEALs that slow is smooth and smooth is fast. And I think MigiACE has actually been able to do that. They help us to transform people. It has helped us to transform people in a very slow and steady manner. But it's been smooth, and that in return has made it very fast for us to report, fast for us to see the results, yeah, fast for anyone to get the information and to use that information to achieve higher productivity. So MigiACE has definitely helped 3E to achieve our own mission, which is to increase, productivity of people and to help people to develop as well. Okay, so I hope that gives you a good idea